majestic creature. It's always a bird that I feel like commands your attention. And now if you love and appreciate the beauty that is hummingbirds, we're gonna give you a feeder that actually kind of doubles as a couple of different ideas for you to sprinkle in around your home. You're getting a set of 2. You're gonna have 3 color options for you today. We have the purple, which the purple is gonna notate the flowers that you see on the actual hummingbird feeder. We have yellow, and then we have the pink. So I'll just show you the flower colors just right there. That's the only choice that you have to make, so there's not a bad one in the bunch. It's on clearance for the first day ever, marked down from $45 for both feeders. Now you're getting the same ones home for $32.76. This is Larry Nixdorf. He, of course, is part of Roxanne De Palma's. Roxanne. Good.
It's Saturday.
Why did I say Roseanne? Not a name you should mention. Roxanne De Palma.
Hi. Good to see you.
But you guys have such a fantastic outdoor assortment, I feel like, from,
thanks.
I mean, the fisherman's, or the fireman's nozzle.
The fireman's nozzle.
What is wrong with my brain today?
Dirty little digger, the bigger digger.
The coconut broom, and now the hummingbird feeder, which I had to say, when you told me all the ways to use it today, I was like, wait, what?
It's crazy, right? Because, Courtney, we've all had something like this. And when you're sitting outside in the morning, having your coffee, drinking your wine in the evening, watching those beautiful little birds, do you want to see them dining from something like this?
I don't.
Or something beautiful like this that's almost like a gem for your garden?
Well, and I have to tell you, it's so pretty, it's so lustrous. You're not having to worry about the fading like that one. And I feel like it's also a lot more efficient way for them to feed and more than one hummingbird.
Exactly, because they can be territorial. But with these, what you're getting 2 bases. And again, with those 2 bases, you're getting the 2 hooks, and then you're also getting the extension rod. So you can use them individually like this, if you use each of the hooks, or you can simply place one on top of the other and very easily just screw it together and make a 2-tiered hummingbird feeder.
That's awesome. You know, and it's funny, I feel like hummingbirds in our yard kind of come and go in phases. Like I'll either see one or I'll see a few.
Sure.
And so if you have that latter part in your yard, this might be a really nice opportunity for you to kind of get that maximum exposure. Because I mean, if you love watching birds, I mean, this is like the pinnacle of being able to watch.
Truly, and watching hummingbirds is so much fun. I mean, did you know they actually flutter their wings up to 80 times per second? And that's one reason why Roxanne included the perch, so they can actually sit down and rest while they're eating.
Well, and the nice part about it is for you, it works to be a jewel in your garden, not just something for you to admire the birds, but then you also have a really nice size feeder in here. So for me, I tend to fill the feeder once and then forget about it. This offers you a little more in between.
And this has nice size ports in it, which there are 32.
Okay.
And hummingbirds actually have tongues that are 3 to 5 inches. So they'll have absolutely no problem getting into these little ports and eating the food that's inside. And what Roxanne did, she went one step further. She has this little moat in the center, which you can actually fill with water. And that way, if you have any ants that are coming down to get the sweet nectar, they'll be stopped at the water and they won't get into your hummingbird nectar. And then, speaking of hummingbird nectar, Roxanne also includes her recipe for hummingbird nectar.
Whoa, what is that?
And it's 1 cup of sugar, 4 cups water, you microwave it, because you don't want to buy the pre-made stuff because that can contain preservatives and also the red dye. And it's not the best for your birds. This is all natural, and that's included with your feeder as well.
That's awesome. So please remember, the only decision that you'll have to make is what color that you want, and the color is actually on the flower accents that you see. There's 4 of them on each one. So here you have the purple. Our next choice is going to be your yellow, which is really cute. And then we have your pink. Now we've just reduced the price today, $32.76. Remember, you get Roxanne's nectar recipe, which is awesome because I feel like a lot of times when I run out of things like bird seed, or in this case hummingbird food, it's not like I have the backup waiting to go, but I have sugar and water.
Right.
So I just make some new ones at home.
In this way, as long as you have sugar and water, you are good to go. But look how beautiful they are. I mean, Roxanne loves hummingbirds. And the big reason is her dear sweet mother, Rita, who's now in heaven, would go to Roxanne's house, put a chair in her backyard, and do nothing but enjoy the hummingbirds. And that really gave Roxanne the love of hummingbirds. And when you watch the birds, they're just so relaxing, calming, and peaceful.
Well, and I feel like out of a lot of birds that most of us get in our gardens, hummingbirds just by default have the most personality.
They do.
You know?
They
And so
really
you just
do.
feel like they're like almost spunky in a sense. And so you get to enjoy watching them because you realize just how special they are. And because they are so territorial, it's like that one shining moment that now you get to enjoy twice over. You can choose to stack them together, or like Larry has, you can do one in the front yard, maybe one in the backyard.
And the tops come off easily, so every time you fill it, clean it out so you don't
Yes.
get the mold or mildew. But hummingbirds actually will migrate early fall and come back in the spring. So don't just put this away. You can actually fill it with regular bird seed, and
Okay.
you can feed all those birds who hang around. Or since you have two, fill one with bird seed, fill one with water.
Oh, I love that. And you know what? That's what Google's for. I didn't know hummingbirds migrated at a certain
See how
time
much you're
based
learning?
on. I mean, this has been a very informative presentation for a number of reasons.
Well,
One,
thank you.
like I need to maybe eat something, rework the Rolodex with my brain because I'm not saying the right things today. But with this hummingbird feeder, you get to take advantage of significant savings. You get two of them. You can stack them together or keep them separate. We have purple, we have yellow, and then we have pink. Larry, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
All right, I will see you. And by the way, with like the best gardening gloves coming up in like 30 minutes. Hey, girl, hey.